Welcome to the Roundtable.
I don't know what's worse, that introduction or the fact that fucking Haley J is number 9 on a list of 200.
It got blood to laugh. It got blood to laugh. That's the important.
Oh, fucking shit. Welcome to the Roundtable Wrestling Podcast. Monday Night Raw recap. I'm your boy, the franchise, joined by Sunday Center, Chemical Julian, J Security, along with Minnie Mouse.
Oh boy.
Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie.
Oh, Willie.
What's
God
up, boys?
damn.
What is up, guys? God damn it.
Good.
I'm
Ultimate
not
hater.
doing good.
Ultimate hater. I'm tired of Cody. Yeah, I'm tired of this shit too. Yeah, welcome to the Roundtable, guys. Monday Night Raw. It was here. It happened.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Yeah, it was a show. Yeah.
They just still didn't give us an answer if Cody was going to face Seth. I mean, it's now like,
I'm to the point where I don't even care. Like Thursday live on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The press conference live from Las Vegas. We're gonna finally get some answers there, hopefully.
but I love the fact that the Rocky sucks chant happened. That made my day.
I did miss the first 15 minutes of the show, so Julian, why don't you break it down for us?
Here's a question: why are they coming from Las Vegas?
That's going to be next year's WrestleMania.
You don't know that.
That's ridiculous. I don't know why they're coming from Vegas. Why not be in Philadelphia?
Because that's where I think UFC's headquarters.
I mean, I know that's where Super Bowl is this week.
Well, I think Endeavor's headquartered in Las Vegas.
All right, that makes sense then.
Or does it?
Yeah, it does.
Does anything make sense anymore?
It's wrestling. Nothing makes sense.
It's all the work.
Especially the list that we saw earlier.
Oh, that fucking list.
Haley fucking J. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well,
Yes, that's ally, and that's wrestling.
I don't even want to ever talk about that list. That list was ridiculous.
That was something else.
It was something. Julian, how you doing?
Oh shit! Oh.
All right, so Raw kicked off as you'd expect with Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes in the ring, doing their little promo. Basically, Seth Rollins is like, "Please pick me, Cody, because you're the best in the business, and I need to know that since I'm the workhorse champion, that I'm still the best, and I'm better than you because I need to beat you to validate my championship."
AK, please pick me.
Bro,
I want to
you
be
got
at
the belt.
WrestleMania.
Anyway, so out comes Drew McIntyre, and Drew's like, "Why are you trying to fight him, dude? You're like 0-3. He already beat you 3 times," which we pointed out a few days ago on the podcast.
Facts. Shout out to the Weekday for joining us.
He beat you with a torn pec. Like,
Right.
you're 0-3. He done whooped you.
You're 0-3 against a crippled.
Yeah. He's like, at least you can go find Roman and get your lick back because, you kind of took that L at last Mania, run-ins aside and whatnot, you still took the L.
That's right.
Drew's like, that's where you need to go. And Drew
Thank
is
you very much for rating this Turnbuckle Studios.
actively
Drew made a
petitioning.
point.
Drew is actively petitioning to go after Seth at Mania.
Drew had
He had his butt Seth and then throws hands with Drew. Throws hands with Cody, and then Drew gets knocked out the ring and he leaves smiling. So, whatever. I don't think that Drew is going to insert himself into this unless you do some sort of screwy series of three-way matches, but, whatever. Then we had Bad Blood, your favorite, a fatal four-way, a tag team fatal four-way qualifier match.
I hate those.
the winner takes on Butch and Tyler Bates. Why are you shaking your head, Josh?
Who won?
I would hope not.
Josh, let's sidebar right quick. Josh, you have a lot of hate in your heart recently.
That's rich coming from you.
Hating on AEW.
No, I hate how it
You've
looks.
been hating on The Rock, and now you're hating on
Also
DIY. Do you not like being
I don't like
entertained?
Johnny Gargano.
So you know what?
Why do you not like Gargano?
I just don't like the.
I don't like you.
I'm okay with the hate on DIY simply because they had a tag team match they had a match for the tag team championships last week on Raw, and they lost.
Yeah, but that happened a week ago.
Guess what that means? Guess what that means? Back of the
Back of the line.
First of all, this ain't AEW. There ain't no ranking system here.
Back of the line. Get to the back.
Hey,
Go ahead and
the tag
bring up the
division
Creed
is gutted
brothers.
right
Not
now.
bring them up, but you let the Creed brothers be next. Let let the New Day be next. Let the Usos be next.
Oh, yeah. Because
Let
New
the
Day
Awesome
haven't had a
Truth be next.
million and one title shots.
Here's the thing.
Back
I was
in
actually
line,
rooting for
yo.
Imperium to win.
Oh, we won the qualifier match. Oh, we're number one contenders again. You just had a match last week. How many times does that get to happen? What if you are just the kings of the number one contenders?
Hey, that's a good spot to be in.
And every time you get to the main dance, you lose, but you win all the other number one contender matches. You know what that makes you?
Yeah.
That makes you
King of the
number one
bums.
losers.
That's number one.
Wait a
King
minute.
of the bums.
That's what Roman said about Seth Rollins' belt.
Here's the
did
thing.
That's for the number twos.
Here's the thing. The tag team division is gutted. So even if you go to the back of the line, you're still pretty damn close to the front of
Well,
it.
that's the thing.
back-
It's not
The
good.
back of the line is the front of the line.
They had enough
Sarah's
people
not
to have a
wrong.
fatal
Yeah.
four-way. And if you wanted to make it a fatal five-way, they could have squeezed, they could put the Awesome Truth in there, they could put in a couple other people. So they've got enough bodies. They've got numbers. They just keep on pushing DIY down our throats.
Well, let's be fair.
Like Cody Rhodes.
Let's be fair. No matter who wins between DIY and Tyler Bates and Butch,
The loser is us.
Judgment Day is not losing the tag titles. Because the Judgment Day is going to take the tag titles to WrestleMania and lose them to Awesome Truth.
That'll be
That's
awesome.
that's pretty freaking clear by the booking lately.
So what you're saying? So there's over on SmackDown. There's Pretty Deadly. There's Butch and Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bates, Master Bates.
Mhm.
There's Legado del Fantasma. There's the LWO. There's the Street Profits.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Grayson Waller actually theory
Testament.
tag team?
Oh yeah, Waller in theory, yeah.
Yeah.
Testament.
So
Yeah.
there's
Can't
plenty
remember
of
the
tag
testament.
teams.
AOP.
Yeah. They could do a tag team gauntlet match if they want to and have that shit be all of night one.
Bring
WrestleMania.
back Top Dollar, and we can have
Top dollars in
Kid Row.
GCW.
No, B-Fab is hanging out with Bobby Lashley.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So let me just point this out right quick.
Without being nasty.
Let me just I don't know what I was gonna say. I
Is there
lost
being
train of thought while
nasty?
you're going through all those tag
You
teams.
would never.
But yeah, I mean it
The
just It's obvious they're setting up for Judgment Day versus.
Oh wait, we
Austin.
forgot about the Good Brothers,
I think WWE forgot about the Good Brothers.
the OC.
I completely
Yeah,
forgot all about them.
I think WWE forgot about them too.
Hey,
Probably.
everybody. I know that you guys know her as Mia Yim, but in the hood, we call her Meechim. So that's her new name. Meechim, write it down.
no.
That's wrestling.
I'm
RASSLIN. That's wrestling.
I like that Barstool show. Anyway,
The MDB champions.
I think that they have so much going on with the Roman Rock. Shout out to Chris Parrish. They got the Roman Rock, CM Punk, fucking Drew McIntyre, whatever, Roman Reigns, all of the shit they got going on. Cody Rhodes, that they're like literally like focusing just on that.
Correct.
And it's draining the rest of the show. WrestleMania night 1, night 2. They need more matches than just that match.
So, I mean, so you
you're
got
gonna have
Bailey
more
and
matches. Still got 2 months.
you got Bailey and Io Sky,
Yeah.
Which
Which they
is-
barely talked about tonight.
which is hilarious to me that
SmackDown
Bailey's
feud.
the baby face right now.
Yeah.
The sympathetic baby face.
Yeah.
Will she turn into
Well, that's a SmackDown.
You've been talking behind my back in Japanese, but guess what? I learned some Japanese from hanging out with you, and I know what you've been saying about me.
Ooh. Hey, you know what? You know what? Now that you brought that up, Julian, you
shit.
and Bad Blood have been talking behind my back in Ebonics, but being around
Correct.
you so much, I picked up a little
Correct.
Ebonics in the.
Anyway,
You're like, but I grew up in the hood. I talk jive. Rise.
just because he won a Black History Month trivia, he think he can come to the barbecue. No, you can't be bringing in celery with the goddamn.
Hey,
goddamn
wait till Wednesday when.
Can't be bringing that celery with the cheese spread and the fucking raisins.
Wait till this Wednesday when I become a two-time Black History Month champion.
You don't know that.
That's right.
Oh, Josh, you wouldn't know a black person if they showed up on your board. Shut up.
At least I could tell the difference between our truth and the Pope.
First of all, that was not my fault. That was a trick question. You can't put two
Trick
black,
question, huh? Trick question.
you can't put 2 black people on the screen and be like, "Who is this?" Trip everyone up.
Wait a second. Just to be fair, was that not a true-false question?
It was a true false question.
You had a 50-50 chance.
Hey, he got it wrong.
Yeah, and I got it right.
I'm not
Half
having
of
the
it-
racist answer.
Half of it was
True or
right.
false? The
Half
person
of them was
sitting next to Kofi Kingston is our truth. You were like, oh, shit, yeah.
You got it wrong and I got it right. So at least
Here's
I
a
can
trick
tell.
question.
I also got it right.
It was a
Yeah,
trick
both of you
question.
got
I
it
thought
right.
our truth was hiding
I
in the
got most
background.
of that.
But
Wow.
technically next
Wow.
to Kofi.
Wow. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, those
But
comments,
also, I
just
never
comments
said
alone,
It
they do not
was
reflect those of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, especially a Black History Month.
First of all,
Especially
I
the
thought it was
Black
Tom and Nick Mysterio.
Wow. Those dastardly twins, Tom and Nick.
Those dastardly
Tom and
twins.
Nick.
So you told me that wasn't Sweet Sapphire next to him?
Wow. You're just a common man.
Hey,
Working hard
second
for a
match of the
man.
night was Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler in a qualifying match for Elimination
Whole lot
Chamber.
of
It's the night of the
qualifying
qualifiers.
I barely paid attention to this match. And
Oh, dude, I
You
fell
hate
asleep.
women, we know.
I straight up dozed off from this.
I did fall asleep in the chair.
Bunch of sexist on this show.
Dude, I remember them. I remember them showing Becky walk into the ring, and I was like, and I just knocked out.
I watched with bated breath.
You sure about that?
Is that what they're
That
calling it
reminds
these
me of
days?
what I was going to say a minute ago, but I forgot. If this was the Attitude Era, they would turn Tyler Bates into a karate master and call him Master Bates. And that would be the greatest gimmick of all time.
No.
Also true.
No, that would be.
Can we get
it
Vince
wouldn't be
Russo
Attitude
back
Era,
on
it'd
the
be
board?
Vince Russo
Definitely
versus
is an
WCW.
attitude era gimmick.
The
right
sad part is he is right.
Yeah.
And he would have
He's not lying.
Zawa, and he would have Almost as the super black ninja behind
Oh,
him.
wait.
They were
They make
booing
almost-
Rock and Cole
They
said
make
we're
almost
back to
stand there and act like he's
1996.
invisible.
Wait, they were booing Rock and Cole said they're back to 1996 was the best line of the night. The show was really good. a casual fan and my fiance was asking things. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's talk about this casual fan. Casual fans are going to watch the show because the Rock is on the show, obviously.
Correct.
Casual fans think that the Rock has been wrestling this whole fucking time, and they're probably going to be like,
He's been making movies.
"Where's Hulk Hogan? Where's the Ultimate Warrior?
Where's
Where's Yokozuna?"
He's
You
in
know?
Saudi Arabia getting ready for the next greatest Royal Rumble.
You know, that's what the casual wrestling fan is going to say, and that's why they're going to sell WrestleMania out like that. On the casual fan, the Hollywood fan,
Correct.
It was
You know,
sold
the
out.
casual-
Announced Rock Roman.
but
WrestleMania sells
what I'm
out
saying.
just for the fact it's called WrestleMania.
Dude, it's Rock Roman for right now.
I
But
think
I'm
there's a
just
big
saying,
swerve coming.
WrestleMania sells out based on the fact that it's WrestleMania. And now,
that
being
to
that
you
you don't have
Superman
to
Bad
sell
Blood?
pay-per-views, it doesn't really matter. What would you say, Julie?
He was asking what Bad Blood was drinking.
Somebody should make a song for wrestling fans. Oh,
It
there's
ain't
a
water.
swerve coming.
There is a
Mhm.
song. It's called RASSLI, and that's wrestling.
I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a swerve, and Swerve Strickland ain't going to be part of it. But there's going to be a
Correct.
swerve. I think, me personally, they're going to unify the championships at WrestleMania.
Oh God.
Sure.
No, they're not going to. That would be the dumbest thing. What would be the fucking point?
It would be dumb.
Oh,
Nothing.
okay. Oh, what would be the point? I can answer that for you right now.
Roman beating Hogan's record.
Seth Rollins' title got buried on SmackDown this past
Oh,
Sunday
it got more
barely
than buried. It got
with
more
a
than
golden
buried.
shovel.
Yo, that belt is now 10 feet deep. Fuck 6 feet. That belt is the
Bro,
shit.
he said out loud what we were all saying when that
The whole
belt got
time.
debuted.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
we were like, you're the best of the seconds. It's the loser title. He's like, I beat everybody. So they had to go make a new title for all the losers who couldn't beat me. He's like, that's the
Basically.
second best title. And I was like, he's not telling lies.
So
It's
I went back and watched that promo like you guys told me to. I went back and watched it, and the fact that he kept saying number twos,
Yep.
that belt is the number 2 belt, and all those guys are the number 2s. So you mean to tell me that all those guys are the shits?
He
That's
took
what
the
he was
number two
saying.
all over that belt.
That's
And
exactly
he's
what he was
taking
saying.
the piss on the belt. Yeah.
No, he was shitting on that belt, bro. I'm sorry.
But
And
but he
me and
wasn't
Julian,
lying.
we keep saying that heels tell the truth.
But he wasn't lying. And that's the whole thing. Like, but the funny thing
Oh,
is, for him to come out there and say it out loud,
Thanks a lot, and
I
exquisitely, thank you for joining us.
I work 10 times as less and get paid 10 times as more. Oh, your workhorse champion's the one walking around with a limp and a bad back.
Don't you put
Roman, you just came out here, cat.
don't you
Pretty
put
much.
horses down when they can't work anymore?
Yep.
He put that belt down. He
Taking a trip to the
Damn.
glue factory.
damn. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Dude, I
the
would
grand
be
scheme of
surprised
things-
if R-Truth came out with the revived 24/7 belt and pinned Seth Rollins 1, 2, 3 clean.
I mean, honestly, bro, like the way he talked about that belt, not only did he bury it, and we say bury it because like he the belt, we always say the belt doesn't make the man makes the title.
Correct.
Well, I'm sorry. Seth Rollins is fucking amazing in the ring. The guy can go. The guy really is a workhorse, and I like the fact that belt is called like that belt is the workhorse title. But the way Roman buried the championship so bad, everything that Seth has done with that belt doesn't mean shit now.
Yeah,
But the thing is, we already have a workhorse title. It's called the Intercontinental Championship.
exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
605 days today. Gunta, 605 days today.
And Jey Uso's is next.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that because I wasn't sold on that either.
So
But go
in
ahead,
our
dude.
next match, we had a mixed tag match with Alpha Academy, Tozawa and Maxine Dupree versus Valhalla and Ivar.
This was
Okay.
a squash.
So let me take this real quick. Let me go ahead and take this.
Sure, I don't want it.
the floor is yours.
This match on a scale of 1 to 10 was a -50. It was horrible.
Are you
The
talking about
fact
that spot in the corner between
in the corner? Yes, Maxine Dupree, dude. It was so fucking bad. Dude, you got Chad Gable. You got Chad Gable, who is a world-class wrestler.
Yes.
The guy can teach a broom to fucking wrestle. The guy can teach a wet bag, a wet paper bag to wrestle, but he can't teach Maxine Dupree. This was the worst. I mean, I've seen some shitty women's wrestling, but this right here was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. I feel bad for fucking Valhalla for taking that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for going through with it.
Yeah, for going through with it. It was the worst
following
shit.
through like a pro.
Bro, like a champ. She fucking was like, all right, I'm gonna sit here for 3 minutes while you position yourself. Wait, no, don't sit on my back. No, wait, take your leg, put it over here. No, spin around. Okay, now go ahead and roll. No, roll this way. No, roll this way. That's how fucking bad it was. Sarah Logan must be pissed. You're goddamn right.
Yeah.
That match, just like R-Truth, has set black wrestlers back 100 years. That match set women wrestlers back 100 years.
Sarah
was the
Logan's
worst.
a legit good woman wrestler. I felt that.
Yes. That match was so horrible.
Dude,
like I
feel
couldn't
bad
wait.
for this whole gimmick.
I couldn't wait for you to fucking bring that match up so I can take a number 2, a steaming hot Cleveland steamer on that fucking match. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know when I'm on here, I'm a proponent for women's wrestling. I love women's wrestling. I support women's wrestling. That right there was the shits.
That is true.
That was the unadulterated diarrhea. That was the wet boo-boo farts. That was the shit. That was greener than goose shit. That was like tapioca boo-boo shits. That's what that was. All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Our next match, we saw The Miz versus JD
Shit.
McDonough with Dominic Mysterio.
This match.
Now, let's make one thing clear. The Miz was not losing this match.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Now, you may be thinking, but Julian, with JD McDonough's head being so big, if The Miz hits him with the Skull Crusher finale, he'll have to hit it at least 3 times to make a dent. And I know, I can see your logic right there. But I think just by the sheer weight of his head, he goes down harder anyway, and it probably ends up turning into an impaler DDT. So The Miz has to maintain control of this situation the whole time. He might just like roll his. He might. When Miz hits the Skull Crusher finale, go to usgs.com and look for local earthquakes, and I'm sure that it was probably like a 1.2, maybe a 2.0 on the Richter scale. When that big ass noggin, Nathan McDonough hit the ring, hit the mat. In fact, it would have been funny if they rigged the ring to collapse in on itself, like the Rock's Suplex Big Show, and just have JD McDonough's head hit the mat and the whole thing just fall in on itself.
Wow.
But I don't remember who it was. I don't want to credit the wrong person for our conspiracy theory. But
conspiracy.
R-Truth might be
goddamn genius. That was me. He is a fucking mastermind. All these years, y'all think he's been playing stupid? Nah, it's a master plan.
The fix is in.
Yeah, he's an evil mastermind. He's smart. He knows.
Sean Ross Sapp cornered him and asked him a question and said, he said, are you truly just a mastermind? And he said, my bad, dog. And he walked away.
So this could be him and Miz have a plan all along.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing everybody, and this is the way the Miz brings down Judgment Day for some silly, whatever beef he may have had.
I mean, let's look at the members of Judgment Day, though. We got Rhea Ripley. We got Mommy. We got Finn Balor. We got Senora Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. We got JD McDonough. And we got that fucking dual tag team twin brothers, Tom and Nick Mysterio.
Okay. Sidetrack real quick.
Tom and Nick Mysterio.
With this whole thing going on with Vince and Brock Lesnar being implicated in a part of the festivities.
Oh God.
Brock has been pulled. He was pulled from the Rumble, and from various news sources I was reading and listening to, they were saying that the plan was for Dominic Mysterio to throw Brock out the Rumble,
and for them to have a match at Elimination Chamber.
Brock, bro, what? you picked the wrong time. WWE should have just let it slide and like canceled him later, just to let Dominic throw him out. Bro, I cannot tell you how much shit Dominic would have been talking on Raw. I don't care if he went out immediately after. He would have been calling himself the Giant Killer. I mean, just
the destroyer of gods.
Yeah, I mean, he would have been doing this. Oh, you want to talk about somebody getting booed? But like he would have had a right to brag.
Unlike Parker Boudreaux,
would have been.
Unlike Parker Boudreaux, Dominic Mysterio would have had the street cred to do that.
That would have been great.
Lies.
Anyway, Gunther had his 600-day championship celebration.
605.
You know, he's coming out spitting real fast. I mean, dude's longest reigning Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, and he's looked good doing it for all 600 days. Mm-hmm. And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna have a surprise run-in." I was like, "Goldberg."
I wish Ryback.
If Goldberg would have showed up, I would have just turned my TV off.
So here's the thing. Jey Uso is Intercontinental Champion? No. Who should it be? It should have been Sami Zayn.
Yeah. Sami
Zayn needs to get his league back. At one point he had dual titles. He needs to come back with the whole conspiracy theory. I know you're probably like, damn, I haven't watched a show in a year and I'm hearing the same thing. Yeah, we say the same shit over and over until it happens. Because we're fans of Sami Zayn's conspiracy theory.
Just like the 3MB
reunion. Yeah, all that. If you weren't watching
Barbecue
Sami Zayn during his run as Intercontinental Champion, you missed a freaking treat. I mean, dude was fire. Interviews were fire. The talking smack and all that.
Dressed like Castro.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn.
So anyway, but yeah, instead of Jey Uso.
Yes, yeah, I love that match.
The best part of this.
I love Sami Zayn, Johnny Knoxville, but don't give me Roman Rock.
A center. While on paper, you know what? While on paper, Sami Zayn, Johnny Knoxville looked like trash.
It was good. It was.
I would say these guys took chicken shit and made chicken cordon bleu out of it.
They did.
Same thing with Logan Paul. I shitted on Logan Paul.
I did too.
We all did. And I apologize.
Y'all
1,000%.
Y'all did.
I did. I fucking shit all over that.
Not me. Y'all.
I was like, Logan Paul? What the fuck?
What
do you mean, you people?
That Johnny Knoxville match was so damn
the giant rat trap. That was fun.
Oh, that was great. Oh, dude, Wee Man coming out.
Wee Man, the giant man. I mean, it was one of those things where you're like, I could possibly be watching Wrestle Kingdom right now. Like it was like just some random stuff that was going on.
It just needed Bam Margera to jump out with the needle still inserted in his arm.
Yeah, it was highly entertaining. But you know, Sammy definitely. I don't know if they can turn Jimmy and Jay feuding over the IC title. So I don't know, but
Sammy.
I mean, that's supposed to be the match for WrestleMania, Jimmy versus Jay. So
okay, good. Maybe during Elimination Chamber, Jimmy will interfere and cost Jay the match.
Probably.
Yeah.
Sammy is someone that has taken everything they've given him and got it over.
Yep.
And I feel like WWE hates him for that.
You know, you're probably not.
Dude, they hate him for doing his job. Like,
yes, look at the history. Zack Ryder got himself over to the point where people were chanting for him when The Rock came out during the whole once in a lifetime fucking setup. Yeah. People were chanting for Zack Ryder. What did WWE do? Had him get cucked and pushed off a stage in a wheelchair.
I mean,
wasn't that by John Cena?
I was about to say, didn't John Cena do that?
Yeah, John Cena cucked him and Kane threw him off the stage.
Hey, at least it wasn't Kane.
No, Kane threw him off the stage.
Oh,
yeah. John Cena just cucked him.
John Cena just cucked him.
I mean, Kane would have cucked him, but the girl was still alive.
That was like a wow.
Yeah, the girl had to be dead.
What the fuck?
Way too soon. Way too motherfucking soon.
That happened like 20 years ago.
Still, in the wake of all the shit with Vince McMahon, Way too
Whoa,
soon.
whoa! Nobody's dead.
We don't know
Right.
that. We don't know that.
Maybe Katie Vick was
Shit.
the first NDA of Vince McMahon.
Oh my God.
Do not bring
Katie
that
Vick
name
listed
up
as a
in
plaintiff
here.
or as a defendant?
Blasphemy.
A defendant.
You do not.
May 19th.
That's a CO conspiracy right there. CO conspiracy.
Bro, what if the NDA was signed on May 19th? And then when they say that in court, Kane just pops up out of the jury box and choke slams everyone.
Wow.
And he's like, don't say May 19th.
Try not to
You
laugh.
remember way too much about that angle.
He sure does.
And then Luke Gallows comes out
Oh, jeez.
in his Kane mask.
And the bell rings and he just goes crazy.
Yeah, and it's and then he gets
Someone starts screaming biscuits and gravy.
and then CM Punk comes out and saves him.
Wow.
We have a
Shakes
watch
his head,
along
yeah.
of the Kane
Shaves
versus
his head.
Imposter Kane match.
A gay match. What?
What?
Kane versus Imposter Kane.
They said
Watch
a
that.
gay match. I'm
I
like,
mean, it's
what?
like Taker versus Brian
Oh,
Lee
man.
Taker.
Hey, that was a 5-star classic.
Yep,
You ever
in
seen the
Tokyo
Bo-
Dome.
Wait, you ever see the Bollywood movie where it's the Brian Lee Undertaker versus Crush?
No.
And like,
What?
yeah, Brian Lee like literally snapped Crush's neck.
And
And
puts him in
kills
a
him.
casket.
Was it? He wasn't Undertaker.
No,
Yeah.
it
he
was.
was the
He was Undertaker.
Underfaker.
Yeah, it was Underfaker.
He was
Undertaker.
Undertaker in the match.
Boy, oh boy.
You have never seen that.
You never
No.
see Taker versus Taker?
I can
No,
only-
not that. Not
What?
that.
No,
Oh,
the Bollywood
okay.
movie.
I was gonna say. Wow.
I can only take so
Hold on.
much. Come on.
No, but what you did see was
Hold up.
fucking. What was the name of that movie you told us about to go look at?
Strippers versus zombies.
The Urban Dictionary movie. What was it?
Oh, the Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yeah, you seen the Peanut Butter Falcon though, didn't you?
I saw the movie with Shia LaBeouf in it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There was
don't
a
go
guy-
Google. Don't Google or
You
Urban
should
Dictionary the
Google
word
Peanut
Peanut
Butter
Butter
Falcon
Falcon.
movie.
Done this multiple
wait.
times.
But if you
Google
tell
it.
people not to look it up like
They're
that,
going to do
You gotta
it.
Google Peanut Butter Falcon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the
do not
movie.
Urban Dictionary Peanut Butter
Okay.
Falcon. Do not Urban Dictionary that, okay? Trust me. Don't be like them. Don't be like the mod. And the first thing they did was go right to it. And I just like, yep, I knew it. I knew it.
Hold up.
All
This
excited
is
about it until it
Bollywood.
was like, oh shit.
Wait, this is Bollywood. We can show this.
No, we
Rolling, you
can't.
got to-
No.
It's Bollywood. Bollywood
Earl
is public
C.
domain.
No, thank you for joining us, Earl C.
They're
Do not do it. Do not do it.
Public-
Do not do it.
Julian needs to see this.
We can see it after the stream.
It's like a 3-second clip.
I don't care.
Find it over the
3
shit.
seconds will get us banned on.
No, it's, do you not
I
know
don't want.
how
Hey, look,
Bollywood-
I'm big in England. I'm trying to get over in India too.
I've
So
already
Yeah.
got the copyright strike.
Do
I
you
don't
not
want
know how
another one.
Bollywood works? Their
No.
movies are public domain.
I don't care. I don't care. We are not getting banned in Bollywood for this.
And I got a copyright strike. I don't want another one.
Do you know what public domain even means? It
Yes.
means it's not copyright.
What the hell is wrong with you? That's what Drew says. Thank you for
Okay,
joining
so
us, Jeremiah Wilkerson.
Shinsuke,
And Jay Bird
had a
Middleton, thank you for
promo
joining
on
us.
Cody, and they had a fight later on that night.
Yeah. Okay.
The Kabuki
Oh,
Warriors
man.
wrestled Katana Chance and Caden Carter for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. They
Which
retained.
was
The fans were
retained.
literally quiet through that whole entire match.
Yeah.
There's some
That-
booze.
That match was really that was a little off kilter too. Like there's a lot of spots in that match that were peanut butter falcons. Yeah.
Jesus.
God damn it.
Just don't look. Whatever you do, don't Urban Dictionary that.
The more you
See-
tell people
see-
not to look, the more they're going to look.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell them. I'm trying to keep them-
Something, the more they're going to do.
I'm
it.
trying to keep them from doing that.
And then they're going to be like, this show is vulgar.
No, that's why I don't want them to do it. I'm
That's
trying to
why
help
just
them out.
bring it up.
Just bring it up once and never bring it up again.
Ever.
Hey, so speaking of Sami Zayn, he had an interview tonight,
Yeah,
and it was a very
was-
sympathetic babyface interview where, hey, you're like Rocky, and he's like, oh man, I just feel like the weight of the world's on my shoulder, and it's all an uphill climb, and I want to be a champion, and blah 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 blah. He was interviewed by Jackie Redmond.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Do you feel like you have something to prove?" And he was like, "Yeah, like, part of me has something to prove, and I need to go be a champion again." So maybe we'll get Gunther versus
At WrestleMania.
Yeah, Gunther versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania. They did show Sami getting pinned by Roman after the festivities of the Royal Rumble of last year, which I was at if you hadn't heard, and where he got pinned in his own hometown and couldn't, whatever. So, maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel for this one.
Maybe.
That's what the hamster said, and what's his name?
Just maybe.
Last match of the night was Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke Nakamura in a bull rope match.
Why? Oh God, why?
Old feud.
Why? Oh God, why do we have this match again? This time with another added stipulation.
Okay, because Cody has inherited the golden shovel, and he now has to bury people.
Oh,
Like,
Cody
he now has to
Triple
go
H.
0-3 over everybody.
Okay.
He's like, "I'm the guy. Let me show you. I'm gonna beat you 3 times in a row."
Hey, he went from mocking Triple H in AEW to becoming Triple H in WWE.
Hey, I will say this: during that media scrum they had, he was a better Triple H than Triple H was.
So I'm gonna book Cody to be Shinsuke again.
Blood, when we went to Raw, wasn't that supposed to be their final match?
Yep.
The feud?
That was their final
And
match of their
then you
feud.
got a fourth
Guess
match.
what?
Remember,
Swerve.
he put him through the table, and at the end of the show he was signing the pieces of the table and giving them to people. When the
Hey,
show
remember when
went off
Harley
the air.
Race went for that falling headbutt and missed Jim Duggan, I think, and
Wow.
went through the table? And then,
Yeah,
like, the
that was-
next week, King Jerry Lawler was talking about Harley Race, and then a thought bubble appeared, and it showed, like, Harley Race in heaven, and they acted like he died.
Wow.
I thought that was him and Hogan.
Was it Hogan?
It could have
I
been him,
think
Hogan.
so.
I think Harley Race had a feud with Jim Duggan though. That stupid
The King.
2x4. Gold 015115. Thank you for joining us on the Instagram page. Yeah, man. This Raw. No, this Raw was no bueno.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a transition show because it wasn't going home. It was just
Holy crap.
I wanted to go home and I was at home, so that's
it's a holding pattern until they could figure out the swerve with Cody.
Wait a minute. One man Gain's only 10 years older than R-Truth. Just think
That's
about
because
that.
R-Truth is a vampire.
Black don't crack. Black don't crack.
R-Truth contributes his good looks to or his lack of aging to clean living and being positive.
Satan?
And for saying my bad, dog.
My bad, dog.
The more you apologize, the younger you stay.
Wow. Damn. Okay.
God damn.
I hate you guys sometimes. I swear to God.
My bad, dog.
My bad, dog.
My bad, dog.
So, yeah, what happened at Really Awful Wrestling this weekend? Because I missed it.
We watched some really awful wrestling.
We watched New Jack beating up Gypsy Joe.
Gypsy Rose.
Wow. With that being said,
I have some good stuff for this Friday.
Oh, we also saw that chick, Knuckles.
Mickey Knuckles. Oh,
Mickey Knuckles.
There
Her
you go.
fighting
That's not too bad.
the guy they stiffed at the Queen of the Death match, Mike Levy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you get when you watch the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. You get straight in your face, realistic talk. None of that talking head
All
bullshit
over
that you
your
guys
face.
get everywhere.
They're calling
Oh,
Mickey
all
Knuckles.
over your face.
Jesus Christ.
Close your eyes so it doesn't get in.
Also, Blood, I sent you a picture of what we were watching. The guy that looked like Rob Zombie. And
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh.
Thank you for BCW Worldwide TV redeeming all
Oh.
your points so far. Jesus Christ.
Don't send him a picture of what you and Bones are watching after the show.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
wait.
Oh my God. Holler if you hear me, boys.
Yeah.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast recap of Monday Night Raw. We'll see you Wednesday for Black History Trivia at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And right after that, the AEW Dynamite recap with these three guys, because I won't be here. I'll be at a work event. Sorry, guys.
And Tony Khan has got a huge announcement.
Oh my God.
And Blood's going to
Which
miss Tony
means
Khan's
it's
huge announcement.
That's
going
right.
to be pointless.
Lucky me. Lucky me.
Tickets are half.
I'm going to be a two-time. Be here Wednesday to see me become a two-time Black History Month trivia.
Josh, you better win, Josh.
Scissor me, Black History.
Wow. With that being said, ladies and
The
gentlemen,
fuck no.
goodbye.